How's that? I have a confession to make. In my younger years, I was a whore. A comedy whore for corporate America. Bank of America, BMW, Cisco, Toyota, Microsoft, Casio, Kaiser Permanente, and many, many high-tech companies you never heard of. Yeah, I sold my talents to all of them. I can't say I was proud of what I did, but I couldn't stop. The money was just too good. Back in the days before COVID, companies would gather their sales reps from all over the world at some fancy hotel or restaurant for their annual sales meeting. Las Vegas, Scottsdale, Florida, Cancun, any place with a golf course, a bar that can accommodate 1,500 to 2,000 Type A personalities. The sales reps would spend 3, 4, 5 days in a hotel ballroom being bombarded with PowerPoint presentations and executive panels, getting them pumped up about the new products, the new policies, and the new sales quotas. The meeting always had a meaningless bullshit inspiration slogan like, giving shape to tomorrow, making our move, creating the future, moving the shape of tomorrow's future. And the meetings always climaxed with a celebrity motivational speaker giving a canned speech complete with occasional blank spots to insert the name of the company they were whoring for. How do you keep in the butts in the seats for hour after hour of PowerPoint waterboarding? You break it up with comedy. I was part of the Groundlings corporate comedy SWAT team. It was a great gig. Sometimes we did shows for high-tech companies. They would explain to us what they did or built or sold, and we still didn't understand it. Not a clue. So our sketches would make fun of the corporate culture or the executives or golf. And the sales reps loved it. A guaranteed easy laugh would be something like, well, just make sure Frank Johnson isn't in charge of the Quadcom reports. Remember what happened last time? And then I would walk on stage as Frank Johnson wearing loud golf pants and carrying a putter, and I'd say something like, fellas, the Quadcom reports are going to be late again. I think I left them in the sand trap on the 5th hole. We had no idea what we were talking about, but the room would explode with laughter. I mean, explode. And I gotta admit, I get a high when 2,000 people laughed at a joke that I wrote. Sure, we sometimes worked for companies whose corporate ethics were sketchy. We didn't care. We got to be in a fancy resort, hanging with friends, get laughs, and never pay for a drink. And the money was really good. Sometimes a company just wanted me and my writing partner to do comedy sketches for their meeting. Other times, we'd write and direct a goofy video starring the executives in funny wigs and costumes. Executives love to put on wigs and costumes. It makes them look human. But our craziest job was not for a meeting, but for an audience of one at a time. My writing partner and I were hired to write a video for Toto Toilets, the Rolls-Royce of toilets. The cheap ones start at around $1,500 and go up to $15,000 or more. Allow me to share with you the Toto experience. After you sit down on the heated seat and do your business, you push a button on the remote control. Yes, a toilet with a remote control. A little wand comes out and washes you down, in front and back, with your choice of water sprays and temperatures. It then blow dries your ass, and you're good to go. You may be done, but your Toto is not. Press another button on the remote, and it flushes away the waste product. Then deodorizes and sanitizes the bowl with something called e-water. And then it's ready for the next customer. I never tried it. I hear it's wonderful. Now, the Toto Company had an event space / showroom in downtown San Francisco. It was where several demonstration restrooms, sorry, not restrooms, washlet studios. Once you went into a washlet studio and sat down, a video would start playing on 3 walls. Your holographic host, Shizakun, a cute little critter made of water drops. He, she, it, they would point out all the awesome features of the Toto toilet while you did your business. We were hired to write the script for the video and bring Shizakun to life through motion capture. But before we could start writing, there was discussions on certain parameters that had to be considered. Things that someone, say, like Shakespeare, never had to worry about. Things like, how long should the video be? Well, how long is the average evacuation? And how long does it take someone to get situated before the video can start? I can tell you. For men, 10 seconds. For women, 24 seconds. And what about men who just wanted to take a piss? They'll have their backs to the whole show. And how do you start the video without scaring somebody shitless? You start with a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge projected on the walls and a non-threatening voiceover that says, "Ladies and gentlemen, your bathroom entertainment is about to begin. So even if you don't have to go, have a seat on the throne and check it out." The video ended with Shizakun saying, "Don't forget to wash your hands." Yeah. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I have 2 Daytime Emmy Award nominations for writing. Please hold your applause. And now I was writing material for a talking water drop to be shown in a public restroom. Does that make me a whore? Probably. And apparently my writing partner and I were good whores, because 2 years later they hired us to write The Further Adventures of Shizakun. Like I said, the money was really good.